You can't imagine how inconvenient travel.
And your reading is the dragon. That's exciting, I suppose. Perhaps you're due for an adventure.
Ladies,
Professor Shah.
astronomy is not divination. You won't find the mysteries of the cosmos charted out on your palms or at the bottom of your teacups. Alas, the heavens remain hazy to the starry-eyed. Now, if you were to devote yourselves to persistent and painstaking observation, you just might catch a glimpse. With that in mind, please take your telescopes. Tonight we will be on the observation deck. Still don't have your own? You can't be the new student forever, you know. You can share with Mr. Takar.
Here, I can adjust that for you.
No, bring it into focus on your own. Now, I expect all of you to put in your stargazing hours outside of class. Is that clear?
But, Professor, it's freezing out.
Mere cold didn't stop the great stargazers of the past. Look only to the astronomy tables they erected throughout the highlands from which they gazed millennia ago on the very self-same stars above us. Is that clear? Dismissed.
Hello. I don't believe we've met officially. I'm Amit.
Hello, Amit.
Did I hear Professor Shaw say that you don't have your own telescope?
That's very kind of you, Amit.
I'm certain. I finally got my hands on the new Celestia Contemplar. It's only the pinnacle of all personal stargazing implements. But my old goblin-cut glass, first-rate optical enchantments. Hate to think such a fine instrument.
Well,
Think nothing of it. Anyway, the telescope's in the storage room right underneath us. You can't miss it. I have some, reading to finish on the lower deck.
Let's put off my stargazing as long as I could. How good that is.
this was his old telescope. Looks practically brand new.
A pristine night.
I have the telescope.
I would not offer a prospective stargazer a third-rate lunoscope.
Yes.
You remember those astronomy tables Shaw was going on about? It just so happens, and it seems there may be one right here at Hogwarts.
And you need someone to help.
I do. Are you in? No one from the Gobstones Club will go with me. Said they'd rather get spit at by a stone than... Let us get moving while the stars are still out. I'll show you how to use that...
No need to convince me. Let's get going.
Brilliant. You won't regret it. Shall we? The table is on a castle wall ahead. Look for a stone platform, something that doesn't quite belong. We'll know it when we see it. Onwards we go. Some say the locations of the tables were originally marked by centaurs for ritual stargazing.
Lumos.
It is nice having a fellow stargazer to explore with.
Happy to be here. It is good to leave the classroom now and then.
It's not that creepy out here at night, is it? The Gobstones Club are cowards. Here I am, charging ahead. Why don't you lead the way?
If you're sure.
little foreboding.
A few cobwebs and some dust. Nothing to be concerned about.
Oh, of course. It's just not as tidy as I expected.
Incendio! Revelio!
More cobwebs. You don't think any spiders might be lurking about? Look,
Oh no,
there's a table.
not this close to school,
I
Amit.
think you should do the honors. Go on, try it out. The constellation should appear near the center of your view. As soon as you've lined up the telescope, we will be able to fill out our star chart. I was right about the tables. They really are. And your contribution was invaluable.
Thank you, Amit. I look forward.
And I look forward to... This is only the beginning. You will find more tables like this one throughout the grounds and forest. And if I have ever seen one, it's...
That's quite generous.
You are welcome. It has goblin-cut glass and a gobbledygook. It's all in the throat, really, gobbledygook, you know, and anyway, Gladard...
Revelio.
Never do get tired of seeing the astronomy tower at night. What a view.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I've most
Anything to do with the Dark Art should be avoided. It's too risky.
Anything to do with Salazar Slytherin is worth the risk.
I can't agree. And I'll not say a word more. I'm sorry.
I won't give up.
What were you and Ominous speaking about?
He's being ridiculous. Apparently, Salazar Slytherin had a secret scriptorium here in Hogwarts. Ominous swears it was used for the dark arts, so he wants nothing to do with it. I reminded him that Anne needs a cure. This scriptorium could...
The dark arts do
There's more to dark magic than people realize. The Gaunt, perhaps I've spoken out of turn. Ominous's family.
I'd like to know more about it if you wouldn't mind telling me.
Very well. But do keep this. Ominous learned dark magic from his parents. Are you
Crucio, correct? The Cruciatus Curse. Also known as the Torture Curse.
Apparently, his parents and older siblings had no qualms about casting it on muggles. Ominous described the sound of the victims' cries as horrific, so the first time he was asked to cast it himself as a child. As punishment, his family cast it on him. The anguish was so bad. I have repeatedly assured Ominous that he did what he had to, but he still...
How horrible. Poor Ominous.
After that incident, the rift between Ominous and his family only grew. Every moment he isn't at Hogwarts, he's with us in Feldcroft. Ominous trusts me. And more often than not, he winds up listening. I'll remind him of that when I follow up about... Watch for my owl. I'll have news soon. I'll make Ominous understand. He'll change his mind.
I've always
Revelio.
heard travel broadens the mind. What are you up to now?
I take it you're Alexandra's friend.
Protego! Stupid one! Confringo! Defender! Protego! Confringo! Defender! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Defender! Protego! Confringo! Confringo!
I feel awful for Alexandra, but the hamlet needed to be saved from that troll.
I hope you avoided my troll.
It's done, Alexandra.
My troll? What? I wish things could have turned out.
There wasn't much you could have done. He was beyond training.
Goodness. People in the hamlet had already crafted a moniker.
Whisperer?
I need some time on my own, but truly.
Revelio!
The Troll Whisperer. Seems fitting.
Aloha Mora. Revelio.
Wonder who lives here.
Accio.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
This must be where the Pinch Smedley family astrolabe is. I should let Grace know that I found her family astrolabe.
I trust you didn't find the dive too terribly difficult.
Hello, Grace.
Oh, how incredible!
I did. I hope...
It will. I can't... Thank you so much for doing this for me. You do well to keep an eye out for more spots to dive. A diver of your caliber is set. Thank you again. And I do hope you keep diving. You certainly have a knack for finding treasure.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
Psst, over here, quietly. I'm glad that you received my owl. We need...
Nazzy, what's going on?
As promised, I did some investigating to find out what Harlow is up to. I noticed him reading a letter. All I could see was that it was signed by... And... one other thing. Harlow mentioned you to his colleagues. They did not mistake you for someone else, did they?
No, they didn't. Rookwood and Harlow are off.
Why did you lie to me? And what do they want with a Hogwarts student?
Professor Fig told me to keep things quiet, but I know Rookwood and Harlow want something Professor Fig and I've...
When were you at Grimgo?
Just before I came to Hogwarts. In fact, it's why I was late to the sorting ceremony. A portkey brought us there after the dragon attacked our carriage.
What on earth?
There's one more thing. It's a bit odd. Professor Fig says I have a rare connection to a...
Is that the magic you used fighting the trolls in Hogsmeade?
I think so. I'm still learning, but I can see traces of it. And I've cast magic I can't otherwise explain. I know it's a lot to take in.
It is. For now, it's safe to say that Rookwood and Harlow are a threat to both of us, to all of us. That letter is the tangible proof that Officer Singer needs. It is why I follow...
I'll help you find the letter now.
I'm glad to hear it. First, we must access the castle keep. I'll check the main... I do not see any guards, but we should still try to...
Handy resource indeed, your field guide.
I wonder what that does. Accio!
Compulsive.
Work. Perhaps something that bit it.
Accio! Wingardium Leviosa. Accio! Wingardium Leviosa.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Repulsor. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Flupendo. Flupendo. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Repulsor. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Flupendo. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Arresto Momentum.
I need to find a way into the gatehouse to open the gate for Natty.
Repulsor.
Dead end. Must be another one. That looks as if it might raise the gate.
Repulsor. Accio. Repulsor. Repulsor. Accio. Repulsor. Accio.
Well done. I will be right up. I knew you could do it. This way. I will get the door.
Levioso.
That is the main keep. My guess is that we'll find Harlow and the letter inside. We'll need to be careful once we get...
I hear them.
Yeah, restrain the beast!
High Wing.
Do you know that hippogriff?
Get these things back to
Very well. New plan. I get the evidence and you free that hippogriff. Agreed? This is our chance. Go!
Blasted! There's gotta be another way to get up to the roof. Somewhere. Revelio. I hope Natty stays out of trouble. Repulsor! Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Arresto Momentum. Not the safest place to sneak. Revelio.
Teach someone a lesson!
Aloha Mora. Revelio. I hope Natty's having an easier time of it. Aloha Mora.
You're going home in a wooden box! I'll never get lost, me. Always got me wits about me.
Trevicus Totalis.
I've heard Centaur's quieter than you.
Pathetic!
Levioso!
Aloha Mora. Oh no, Deke was right. We need to save you from these barbarians. Wing. It's all right. There we go.
There you are.
Come on.
Hello, more.
Hurry! Oh! There's the Hogwarts Express. Must be returning from an unscheduled run.
Leave your accusations in someone else's direction.
I wonder if anyone can see us from the castle. This is amazing!
It's incredible, isn't it?
How exciting.
It was exhilarating, wasn't it? I wasn't sure we were going to make it out alive.
There was no need to worry. I had it all under control.
Were you able to find the letter?
Summoned it straight out of Hallow's hands. I will say, I did not expect to see him cast the killing curse at us. He won't forget this. Be on your guard.
Of course. What did the letter say?
That Rookwood's looking for a phoenix. Not sure where he will find one. But it also included Hallow's orders to inspect that castle for the poachers. Enough to connect Hallow to the crimes. I shall deliver the letter to Officer Singer. She'll have to do something when she sees it. Now, tell me, where did you meet these hippogriffs?
I've only met Highwing before. Poppy introduced us.
Poppy Sweeting knows a hippogriff. Of course she does. Poppy will be relieved to know that Highwing's safe. I came to the right person for help. My mother will be worried. I must go. Seek me out soon. I have learned of a wizard who is being harassed by Hallow. He may be able to provide the evidence we need to take Hallow down. We should speak with him.
Hello, Deke. Professor Weasley said you wanted to tell me more about the loom.
Ah, hello. Yes, about that. Deke has had a thought. He... Seems the room thinks you need more space for your beasts. As Deke was saying, he's had a thought. Now, Deke knows how you can test the item of clothing that you enhanced in the enchanted loom. And perhaps help an old friend in the process.
What do you mean?
A house elf named Tobbs works for his master retrieving leech juice in a cave near Hogwarts. Tobbs' master doesn't let him leave the cave, and Deke knows the cave is infested with spiders.
That sounds awful.
It is. Deke hasn't heard from his friend for a while now. As the item you wove in the loom has an enchantment that might be useful, Deke thought you could test it whilst checking on Tobbs.
I understand. Leave it to me, Deke. I'll find Tobbs for you.
Oh, thank you. Please let Deke know what you learn about Deke's old friend.
When you have a moment, please stop by the Room of Requirement. Deke tells me he has something to share with you.
I assume you have news regarding the goblin you mentioned. Why don't we meet at the map chamber to discuss that and our next steps?
Tobbs Cave shouldn't be terribly far from here. Deke has marked the area on your map.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
This must be Tobbs's cave. I suppose I should head inside.
Revelio. Incendio. Revelio.
Hobbs's master.
Salazar Slytherin scriptorium, but my efforts were in vain. Meet me outside the Slytherin common room. We need to talk.
Tobbs? Tobbs? Deke sent me. Are you in here? Incendio! Incendio!
It looks as if Tobbs was here some time ago. He must have headed deeper into the cave.
Revelio! Incendio! 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 Accio! Incendio! Confringo! Accio! Incendio! Findo! Incendio! Incendio! Confringo! Revelio! Revelio! Incendio! Confringo! Endo! Accio! Confringo!
Incendio. Confringo. Accio. Incendio. Accio. Confringo. Accio. Incendio. That didn't sound particularly reassuring. Revelio. Incendio. 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 Confringo. Defendo. Confringo. Accio. Incendio. Accio. Confringo. Defendo. Eight legs is simply too many. Revelio. Incendio. Oh no. I have a feeling that house elf is Tobbs. Poor Tobbs. Left here alone with the spiders. Accio! Revelio. Confringo!
Incendio. Confringo. Revelio. Incendio!
That table looks familiar. Seems I'm back at the entrance to the cave. I'm back from the cave.
Wonderful.
I'm sorry to tell you this, Deke.
Oh my. Deke was afraid of this. Deke and Tobbs once shared the same master. Deke always wished Tobbs had been sent to Hogwarts too. Deke feels lucky to serve such. Deke will miss his friend dearly, and will raise a glass to him.
I'm truly sorry about your friend.
Thank you. You are... Deke could use some time alone to think, if...
Revelio.
You're here. Brilliant.
I received your owl. What happened with Ominous?
I told him none of us will be able to avoid dark magic forever. So the more we... Unfortunately, only a Gaunt knows the location of the scriptorium. You? I suppose it's worth a try. I know where he is. I'll lead you to him and then leave you to it. Come on. He's this way. Keep an eye out. Never know who's watching. Although that hasn't stopped us before.
Strictly speaking, it has. We were caught.
Damned poltergeist. Such a nuisance. There he is. Good luck.
What are you doing here?
Hello, Ominous.
What is it? What have you and Sebastian...
I owe you an apology, Ominous. I wasn't honest with you before. He wanted me to have a safe place to practice some spells, to try and catch up to the other 5th years.
I suppose that makes sense. It's just Sebastian's been pestering me lately about something.
Don't tell me he's still going on about... What was it?
He told you about that?
He did. We were talking about Hogwarts founders and he mentioned it. Wouldn't say much more, though.
Yes, well, he seems to think it contains the answer to saving Anne. I think it's likely full of dark magic that is better left untouched.
Wait, you've never been inside?
Of course not. I only know about it because of my favorite aunt, Noctua. She thought like I do. Didn't agree with... In fact, she'd hoped to convince my family that there was more to Salazar. She'd heard of this scriptorium and thought its contents might shed some light on him. She wrote regularly to my father about her efforts to gain access, and then she simply vanished.
That's a bit unnerving. I suppose even if it might lead to answers about what happened to you.
Aunt Noctua went down this path with good intentions and lost...
You don't know that history will repeat itself. Besides, you answers about Slytherin and Sebastian answers for Anne. Your aunt pursued this alone.
I see what you've done here, and I can... Very well. I shall tell you what I know. Fetch Sebastian up. I hope we
Revelio.
don't regret this.
Sebastian, over here.
These braziers grant access to the scriptorium.
Incendio!
Now you'll share? You wouldn't tell me when I practically begged.
It wasn't you who told me what I needed to hear. Opening the entrance has something to do with 3s.
Well, 3 heads are...
Incendio!
Its 2 heads are better than 1.
And by that logic, 3...
Revelio! Confringo!
Something's happening.
I hope we're ready for this.
A journal entry, signed by Noctua Gaunt.
The rubble formed a relief of a person facing a snake.
That must be the voice I hear. The voice is ancient.
You hear a voice?
It started when you repaired that relief. I hear a whisper saying, "Speak to me." I'm a parcel mouth. I can hear and speak to snakes.
I'd like to be able to talk to snakes.
You might not want the ability to speak past the tongue. It's often I haven't spoken it in ages, but I'd wager if I speak it, I'm hoping you're having second thoughts.
Believe me, I am having thoughts.
It's ironic. When I left home, I vowed to leave the dark arts behind. I can't believe I'm doing this.
It worked! Ominous, you possess a rare ability indeed.
Between the two of you, I'm starting to feel left out.
Between the two of us?
Never mind. There's no clear way
Lumos!
forward.
Like a maze. Salazar Slytherin most likely wanted this to be difficult to solve.
The door we came from, it closed. And there's more than one gate ahead.
Then look closely at each gate for clues.
The dial requires focus.
Aunt Noctua said the same. It may take practice to solve it.
Incendio! Revelio! This journal entry, it mentions getting lost and being unwelcome.
Poor Aunt Noctua.
Another gate.
Seems Slytherin like to play games.
Must run in the family.
Look in a mirror, Sebastian.
Matching the symbols did open it.
Was about to do that myself.
Lumos.
You got to it first. Nice work.
That sounded promising.
Another dial solved.
Impressive. Nice work.
Revelio. Lumos.
We've got more to solve ahead.
Search each corridor. It may not be obvious which leads where.
Incendio!
Another... not the welcoming sort, was he? Excellent work. We're another step closer to the scriptorium.
Ominous, your aunt wanted to change your family's traditions.
Lumos! She did. And she was my favorite person in the world for it.
I spotted something ahead. Looks troubling.
This whole place is troubling, but for my aunt's sake, we cannot stop now.
The gate! I think we're locked in. Again!
Then Salazar Slytherin is not yet finished with us.
Ominous. A skeleton. And Noctua's last journal entry. She mentions being trapped here, blocked by an unforgivable curse.
This is where she died. This is where we'll die. I shouldn't have listened to either of you.
Ominous, I'm truly sorry about your aunt. But I know what to do. It's going to be difficult.
You said you know what?
Tortured faces on the door and Crucios etched into the stone. My guess. That's why Noctua died. She had no one to cast the curse on. Ominous has the most experience with this. You seem to be in Ominous's favor. Will you ask?
He does seem a bit cross with you.
Good. Wish we had some liquid luck.
All of this could have been avoided.
Ominous, I had...
Salazar Slytherin did. I overheard you and Sebastian, and I won't do it. The Crucio...
Sebastian told me a little of what happened when you were young.
Should have known he would have told you. I'm as guilty as the unforgivable curses won't work unless you really mean them. That spells the reason I have no family left. You and Sebastian will... If you cast Crucio, you will regret it forever.
What do we do now? Ominous is not going to cast the Cruciatus Curse again.
Ridiculous! As if dying in here is a better option than casting a damned spell. It's up to us. I can teach you Crucio, or I can cast it on you.
Wait, you didn't say you knew how to cast Crucio?
Because I'm not sure I do. Ominous knows that, yet he's left us no choice. I don't yearn to follow in Noctua Gaunt's footsteps. I think I can cast it if I have to.
I want to learn the curse, but I won't cast it on you. You need to cast it on me.
I shan't forget this.
Ready?
I'm ready.
Are you all right?
That pain, it was excruciating. But I'll survive. Let's keep moving.
We made it. We found Salazar Slytherin's scriptorium.
I can't believe we're here.
Sebastian, Ominous. There's a book just here.
You found something.
You two go ahead. Let me know what's in it. I'll wander around.
Revelio. What do you think?
Looks like a spellbook of some kind. This is incredible. A Hogwarts founder's possession. What an honor. Still can't believe Ominous never told me about his aunt and what she found.
What will you do with Slytherin's spellbook?
What I do with every book. Read it. Having professors. But I can do that later. For now. It's breathtaking.
Revelio.
I don't want to leave, but I owe you. Both of you. Without both of you, we'd never have made it this far.
We were lucky. We could have died. We must swear never to do this again.
See a way out.
Best news I've heard all day.
Ominous. About your aunt.
Please, Sebastian. I meant what I said before. We swear, right now, never to engage in anything to do with dark magic again.
Understood. I'm truly sorry about your aunt, Ominous.
I suppose after all this, I am grateful to know what happened to her. Thank you.
Not sure how it...
You are here. Good.
Is this Mr. Bickle's home?
I believe so. He supposedly has evidence against Harlow. We need to speak with him.
Where are you, Archie?
Are you all right?
My husband is dead.
Oh, I'm terribly sorry.
Theophilus Harlow! I'm sure of it. He's been threatening my...
He must be around here somewhere.
Archie was home with his father while I was out. His satchel's missing. I hope he wasn't here when Harlow...
Do you know which way Archie might have gone?
He never wanders far. But if he went, I'm afraid to leave.
We'll find your son, Mrs. Bickle.
Thank you.
Please do not worry, Mrs. Bickle. We will bring Archie home. When I took the letter we found to Officer Singer, she told me about Mr. Bickle. He had been doing the same thing we are, providing Officer Singer with evidence to take down Harlow. I had hoped to speak with him about what he had found, but we were too late.
What did Officer Singer say about the letter you brought her?
She thanked me, but she clearly felt that it was not enough. It is a shame that hippogriffs cannot speak. Your friend Highwing could provide all the evidence against Harlow that we need. We will need something more.
Revelio!
This must be little Archie, as Mrs. Bickle mentioned. Archie? Archie Bickle! He would not have done this to his own hideout. Someone came here looking for him. Revelio may be our only hope of finding out which way he went. There! Archie's footprints. He went this way. I thought we would have found Archie by now.
I suspect he'll keep running if he's being followed.
If it is Harlow that's pursuing him, I only hope you're right. Men like Harlow would not think twice about killing a child. We must find Archie quickly.
Revelio!
Wolves! prepare for a fight.
Incendio.
I hope Archie didn't cross paths with that wolf pack. We should look
Rebellion.
around.
Archie's satchel. Why would he leave it behind?
He was likely running from Harlow, distracted. This may be a good time for Revelio again. Archie went this way. I have a bad feeling about this. Harlow must have a reason for pursuing Archie.
I wonder what Archie saw. I hope he didn't see Harlow kill his father.
He would never overcome it. At least not in any way I can imagine. A fork in the road. We will need Revelio again.
Revelio.
Multiple sets of footprints. Oh, Harlow caught up to him here. This is not good. They went this way. Thestrals. They are beautiful, are they not?
You can see Thestrals too.
I witnessed death when I was 9. Saw my first Thestral shortly thereafter. I found comfort in it. I still do. I think those of us who have witnessed death deserve some comfort.
I'm sorry you experienced something like that at so young an age.
I was with my father when he died. My mother was away, and I felt quite helpless. It was a long time ago in some ways, but in other ways, it seems like it was only yesterday. I still see him so clearly.
You must miss him.
My father was a wonderful man. Let us keep moving. We must find Archie.
Revelio.
Protego! I know your kind. You're weak and quick.
Incendio! Leviosa! What are you doing? Protego! Stupid!
Knew you were still.
Accio!
Protego!
Accio! Incendio!
Arresto momento!
Confringo! Defendo!
They got what they deserved.
Revelio!
I did not expect this tent to be so large on the inside. That complicates things a little. How likely be as a shadow?
Revelio.
Don't think he saw it happen, do you?
Of course he did. Why else would he have run?
He's just a child.
Harlow will decide what to do with it once he gets back.
Incendio!
You've made a great
Confringo! Confringo!
Petrificus Titanis!
You will pay for your deeds.
Defendo!
Accio! Confringo! Incendio!
Made a great.
Accio! Defendo!
They must have made Zed.
Can someone help me? Is anybody there?
Revelio!
Can someone help me? Is anybody there? Please, I need your help.
Archie. Archie Bickle.
How do you know who I am?
Your mother sent us to find you.
I'm so glad to see you.
Not too loud, Archie.
Sorry.
We need to get this open.
Aloha Mora!
A man called Harlow.
We're so sorry, Archie. We won't.
Thank you.
We wouldn't have it any other way, Archie.
Oh, Archie, you're here! Oh, you're safe.
Mother? Oh, Mother. Father's friends are in danger. I heard the people who took me talking about them.
Which friends, darling?
Mr. and Mrs. Rabe, Mr. Filbert, and I think they also said Otto's name.
Oh, I shall speak with them. You run inside.
Yes, Mother.
Your husband's friends, maybe.
Just as he was. You've done enough. My husband was a pal. The last thing we need is that monster.
It may be too late for that. I'm afraid Harlow's already after us.
Then you needn't anger him further. I assure you, the threat...
I'm sorry again about your husband, Mrs. Bickle.
Thank you. And thank you. I can never repay the two of you for your...
Not to worry, Mrs. Bickle. My father used to say that rain does not fall on one roof alone. We are here to help each other.
Revelio!
I must learn more about Mr. Bickle's friends and why Harlow is after them. You'll be hearing from me as soon as I know something. Thank you for your help today.
Aloha Mora! Revelio!
Seems a pleasant enough little place.
Revelio!
Hello, Mr. Semi.
What can I do for you?
What do you have for sale?
What can I help you with today? hope to see you again sometime.
Hello, Mr. Semi.
What
do you have for sale?
What can I help you with today? I hope to see you again sometime.
You would be wise not to underestimate this student. Their aptitude for magic is beyond anything I've ever seen, and I've been teaching a long time.
It is a joy to have such a student.
It can be.
There you are.
I received your owl. I was able to speak with...
What did you learn?
He and Ranrock were close once, but...
You believe he...
He seemed trustworthy. Difficult to know, really. But Serona Rock...
Well, that's something, I suppose.
I retrieved a stolen helm that he hopes to return to Ranrock in order to...
You have been busy. Let's hope your efforts result...
Lord Gok did mention that Ranrock is searching for something, but he could... Perhaps that helm will yield some up.
Ranrock is searching for something? I feared as much. I've heard an unusual amount of activity, goblins and wizards, I surmise, when visiting my portrait at my castle.
Rookwood Castle?
My former residence, yes. That castle is also the location of your next trial.
I'm sorry to tell you that Victor Rookwood, evidently your descendant, is a dark wizard in league with Ranrock.
My descendant? A dark wizard? I'm afraid we've no time to waste. Despite the obstacles that clearly await you, you must get to Rookwood Castle immediately. Not only is it the location of the next trial, it is home to a source of power that would be devastating in the wrong hands. I do wish we had the luxury of time. However, I do not doubt your abilities. Find my portrait there as soon as you can.
Very well, sir. I'm on my way.
Best of luck.
No time to waste. I'll meet you at Rookwood Castle.